Inmate deaths in just 14 months. That's just part of a series of problems investigated by two different reviews of Louisville's jail.
WDRB's Conroy Deluche compares the reports, which highlight similar issues, the culture and the building itself. Conroy.
The report, ordered by former Mayor Greg Fischer, is about 20 pages long, while Metro Council's order review by a retired FBI agent is about 300 pages long. Both call the building either obsolete or woefully inadequate, and also point out a problematic culture inherited by the current director, one that still needs adjusting.
To go through each of these issues would be, I would be here for a couple of hours.
David Beyer highlighted 15 issues in his review, from the number of deaths, 13 since November 2021, to a staff stretched too thin, especially in control rooms.
On those monitors, people are watching 40 to 60 cameras.
And problematic conditions for both the people housed in the jail and the employees.
So many areas don't have windows. And as a human being, I don't care if you're arrested for a crime, you deserve to see some sunlight.
Of the jail's population, Beyer said 20% have mental health concerns, and says quality of life was better for those housed in the old psychiatric hospital.
I would rather be staying at Central State Hospital than Louisville Metro Corrections.
Beyer interviewed more than 60 people during his review, many of whom acknowledged sexual harassment is a problem. Jail Director Jerry Collins did institute training on this matter, but Beyer says it is currently just a 30-minute session, there's no role playing, and no tests.
And then here's the big question I asked everyone. What's your major takeaway from that training? And you know, I got a blank stare from many people.
Councilman Anthony Piagentini says that problem could pose another obstacle for hiring new employees.
And the recruiting issues is not just going to be about money, it's going to be about culture.
A culture Beyer says Collins has worked hard to change, but there's still work ahead. Many of the problems did predate Collins, who took over last April, and he has upgraded technology, but there's still one thing Beyer says has to be looked at: the jail itself. He says at minimum it needs to be gutted, but any of those big changes mean a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's going to take a lot of time for a solution. Thanks, Conroy.